All right, guys, and we are live.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Another Q&A.
This one ought to be interesting. I
Good old Atlas.
really hope everyone's having a fantastic day. We have no viewers yet, but that's okay. We will give you guys time to join us. Seems really dark in here today.
Seems really dark.
Yeah, what is it? Weird. I don't know what it is.
That is weird.
Pardon?
I said that is weird.
Not usually that dark on my side.
No?
Nope.
Is that what the map will look like? All that color. This is what the
Hey
new
Jackal.
map is so far. Yes.
It's fine.
You'll notice the trench there, for instance, is actually very different. It's custom. A lot of the islands are custom. The control points are now the arrows, the squares with the arrows, instead of that
Acid.
ugly lighthouse looking thing. The ships with gold has been customized. Quite a few islands. All the Power Stone
Yeah.
islands. Customize all those.
Chaos, where did our counter at the bottom go, showing how many we have?
It's at the top.
But that one's not accurate.
Well, I don't know. That's the one.
Okay. Alright.
Hey Sticks, how's it going, buddy? Hello, Acid. Hi, Leah.
Hi, Leah. Hey, Sticks. Oh my god, I said I would get no party with you. I'm so sorry.
And there it is.
My brain is mush. We'll just give a few more minutes for more people to show up. It's a beautiful, beautiful map.
One of the
No,
battle
Sticks,
grids.
for real. I legit forget over and over and again. And it's not
Yeah,
just you.
yeah,
There's a
yeah.
few people.
Yeah.
Hey, Proxy. Yeah, this week there's been a few people who've been, bugging to get in parties and
Yeah.
I apologize.
It's been a bit of a hectic week.
Yeah,
It's only gonna get better though. Right? Hopefully.
hopefully. No, we skipped B6 and we went right to B7.
Yeah, no, there's no more B6. Get rid of it.
Hey, Disturbance. What's up?
What's up? Oh, chat's working. Right on. That's good. This is good.
That's working. What do you mean?
Oh, he's saying his chat wasn't working. He's got it working now.
Oh, okay. Got it. If the patch actually comes out. Yeah, so we were, the past 2 days, 15 hours a day preparing for this Q&A to have with you guys. And then good old Atlas sends out some news. Thunder, don't come and disturb our show here. Just kidding. Hey, Thunder.
Oh, somebody
Yes.
spotted it.
Yes. We got a lot of changes coming, guys.
I am not
I guess we
sold
could
on
start
those
talking about it.
graphics.
All right, guys, tell Chaos what
It's
you
been
think
driving me
of the
nuts.
graphics. So on that one, you'll see the different control points. He has manually changed those, the looks of them, so that you know what they are with the arrows. Those are your control points.
The trenches are spiced up. The Power Stone Islands all have stars.
Islands
Plus it
have stars around
labels
them.
what super tame is on it, whether it's the Hydra or the Drake. It also shows the location of the cave, and it also shows the color of the Power Stone in that cave. Yes, it's all there. My only issue is these Trade Winds graphics. The overlay that they provided is obviously designed for their map, so I had to cut and paste and warp a bunch of them in order to fit what we're doing with the Trade Winds. It looks so, I don't know, everybody says it looks good, but I'm
I love the
picky.
Kraken.
I'm
It's
very
so
picky.
pretty. So pretty. Love the Kraken.
Other than that though, it's a sweet, sweet map. So one of the biggest complaints that we've had this season was the current background is hard to see your ship. Your ship symbol basically to see what direction you're moving, so hence the new background. It'll be much, much easier to be able to navigate where your ship and also your character. The character icon has a good contrast on it as well. But there's a lot more information on the actual map now. People ask a lot of the times what the blacked out islands are. They're actually labeled as deep ocean trenches now. Power Stone Islands, same thing. All the actual information's on the island itself. Admin Island, same thing. Where the shop is, where the hideout, where the racetrack. It's all actually on the island image. Control points are, I changed the logo of those because they were god awful. The ships for gold, that logo was terrible too. I don't know if I have a picture of that one on here or not, but we'll be releasing the map picture soon. And yes, there are PvP and PvE and lawless PvP grids now. And we can get more into that.
I think that, yeah, maybe we could probably start now. We're at 16, one on Facebook. So hey guys, I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. And we know that Atlas released some news, got everybody, you know, worked up and stuff. But at the end of the day, we're all in this together. And at the end of it all, we're going to have something great. So that's something to look forward to. And let's just not stress about it. We do enough of that every day when we're working on this shit, so let's not stress. Again, I want to thank, I don't know if they're in here, but I want to thank Lovable and Jerry for, you know, their moderator work on the Discord. And, you know, moving forward, the next couple of days are going to be busy for them, so
for everyone,
let's take it easy on them. Yeah, for everybody, but they are on the Discord, so they do very well. But again, we gotta remember that they're in the same boat as all of us, so let's take it easy on them.
I don't know if anybody's noticed the trade wind icons that are kind of in the background there. If it's a white trail, it means the direction is north, and if it's a dark trail, it means the wind's going south. It kind of gives you a heads up on the direction that the trade wind is going. This is one of our battle grids, which will have a trade wind going in a circular motion around the center of it. That one's probably my favorite because it's going to make ship battling in that grid pretty sweet. You're going to want to fight over that ring, get that extra speed boost.
Do you want to talk about the battle grids first, since you're right excited about that?
Did you
Did you
spawn my
spawn my
starter
starter
schooner yet?
schooner yet? I need it now. No, I did
No,
not.
and the
You're gonna
people have
wait.
spoken, and we are going with schooners and bears for this season, so that's exciting.
Hmm. Very
So you want
exciting.
me to talk about the battle grids?
You're super excited about it, so you might as well start with that.
I am. I am. They're pretty sweet. So basically, the battle grid is open to PvE and PvP players. The objective for these grids, they have islands and they have control points. Whether you're a solo company or a company of 20, the objective is on a weekly basis to go in and try and capture everything. Capture every control point, capture every island. An island is going to be worth 5 points, and a control point is going to be worth 10 points. Now, every Sunday at noon Eastern Time, we will pull up the map, and whichever company owns whichever island, whichever control point, all the points will be tallied, and in our Discord we will actually have a leaderboard showing the top company. Once a month, the top company ends up winning prizes. Those prizes are donated by Razer. I don't know if anybody or if everybody knows what Razer is, but basically they're a company. They do headsets, controllers, computers, keyboards. They've got a bunch of swag. They've got all kinds of stuff. Some really cool stuff. As well, we are going to be donating our own merch at the same time. So you're basically companies are going to be battling over monthly prizes that can be won in those grids.
Live prizes. Now the catches is unfortunately you gotta share your address with me. I've run into issues before people put their name into the draw and they
Yeah,
don't want to share their address.
we gotta know where you
So
live if you want your swag and your gear.
yeah, if you want your Hitman, you gotta share it with me. Promise we will not show up at your house.
No, too busy for that.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, so that's the battle grids. Super stoked for them. I designed them in a unique fashion. One is like
Thunder.
a circle of islands, and then like there's 5 control points in the shape of I guess a 5 on a dice would be. Then the other one, the islands are in a line, and the perpendicular line to that, the X, completing the X would be the control point. So should make for some interesting battles in there. Kind of cool.
Thunder, I'm not sure you know this, but I'm pretty sure you've received a shirt from Coastal Gaming already.
We also have a trench in our grid now, because we're going to be looking at doing some kind of event with submarines. I'm more worried about you
Disturbance.
than Chaos, Jack. Right? Right?
If I'm going on a hunt to find anybody, Chaos is coming with me, so
For sure.
maybe we'll make next year. Next year we'll make a whole year tour and just start finding people. That's funny. So do you guys have any questions about the battle grids this far?
When does the new map release exactly?
So, Princess Grotto, as of right now, Atlas made an announcement a couple hours ago that they have put their patch off. They haven't exactly said till when. They are going to be releasing their patch notes tonight, they said, and a date
Hopefully.
of when. We cannot do our wipe and release the new map without
That content.
them releasing their patch, and we're going to require at least a few hours to do some testing before we actually release. Chaos is has crazy OCD, and if he releases something without testing it, it's not going to go well.
I just
So we
prefer
want
not
to
to.
allow
Yeah,
him
I'm not a
time.
big fan of surprises. A few
Yeah.
maps that I've released, I went through, did my research. Yeah, okay, this island is good. We can use this island, and then I go and launch the map, and then come to find out that that island is a dud. And
Yeah,
there's
so
nothing worse than launching a big map like this and having mistakes. It eats at me. So basically,
as
all
of
I need for
now,
the testing is the trade winds. So the trade winds is going to come with a patch, and The other system that they're bringing out is the platform saddles, so I want to play around with those a little bit. And the last thing is the lawless claim tower system, both land and water. I need to do some testing on that because our battle grids are going to be utilizing that lawless system. So that's why it's open for every single type of player, because a lot of controversies revolved around the new lawless claim system on official, because you can literally come in and swipe things from people um, easier than under normal PvP settings. That actually works really well for the concept of our battle grid, because we want a constant exchange going between the players to keep everybody engaged and constantly fighting over the real estate in those two grids. So, but there's just a few things I want to work out. With the trade winds, it's the width of the path basically that I need to test, and the speed. There's a variable for speed, so I want to see just how fast they go. Of course, I got to push the limits just to see.
So to answer your question, Princess Chaos, you talk way too much sometimes.
Once they release the patch, I'll need a few hours, if not a day, just to do some testing, and then once I have everything finalized, we'll be ready to launch. We're shooting for, again, Friday this week, as long as they don't hold off too much.
There we go. Thank you, Chaos.
See, everybody thinks the same way I do. Max it out. You're goddamn right I'm gonna max it out. We're gonna have fucking highways running through this map.
Yeah, okay, until someone's on this whatever wave thing, and they're gonna shoot over other boats
shoot
and
through a
islands.
grid,
Shit.
fucking end up half into an island.
Okay.
We're gonna be replacing ships left and right.
Hey, Afghan.
We're finally gonna have flying ships. There you go. Yeah, that's true. No, just little things like whether or not a ghost ship can cross the trade wind, if there's going to be interference with there, because both the battle grids have the ghost ships. So if you're hunting the ghost ship, you got to go into the battle grid. Each battle grid will have its own ghost ship, just to spice things up. Flying ship battles, hell yeah! Yeah.
Since there's no other actual questions right now, I got a couple questions from one of our players who is in Germany. So
Okay.
he's unable to attend the Q&A, so he sent me his questions in advance.
Go ahead,
So I'll
caller.
just caller.
Yeah, it's like if
Oh.
we have somebody calling in.
Oh, wow. Wow. It does, Afghan. Like it's so nice. He's not a fan of it, but I think it's fantastic.
Well, I love the map. It's just the trade wind graphics. They didn't give me great stuff to work with, and I scoured the internet trying to find a better type of graphic, but
I think it looks great. It looks no one
it
else is
looks
gonna
okay.
have that shit
It
on the
looks.
map.
No, I know. Nobody's probably even gonna bother putting the frickin' trade wind overlays on there, but I'm a bit of
Yeah.
a perfectionist.
All right, so the first question
Oh,
is,
there's ships for gold. Sorry, go ahead. I'm gonna get beat up by Butterfly right shortly. Focused.
the concept that you put in place to protect the PvE companies will remain, or do you have a different one? And if so, how does it look? It does sound like a caller question.
Say it one more time.
All right. The concept that you put in place to protect the PvE companies will remain, or do you have a different one? And if so, how does it look? So it goes back to the PvE versus the PvP.
Okay. So once we launch this new map and you search the coastal escape or coastal or whatever keyword you use to search the map, it's going to pop up the coastal escape dash 36 grid Bermuda Triangle map. So we've dubbed this map as the Bermuda Triangle. The reason why we've dubbed it as the Bermuda Triangle is one, because it sounds fucking badass. Two, because it captures all three different playstyles. So we have basically captured PvE. We can now basically engage those PvE players by having more than just PvE. We're also targeting PvP players because obviously we've got PvP grids, and then we're also targeting the hardcore guys that just like to grind, get in, smash, and go with these lawless grids. So we're basically covering every different type of playstyle, trying to keep everything under one roof. So that's why so for PvE protection, I guess to answer the question, like Butterfly would say, there is a PvE protection because there's actual PvE grids now. Now for the VIP grids, because I've just seen that question, we are still running a 10 VIP grid map, so there's still 10 VIP grids available. There are some changes coming with those VIP grids.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. They're not all available. There's only, I think, 5 available.
Okay, yeah. Butterfly takes care of how many grids are available. I'm just basically, there's 10 actual VIP grids on the map. The changes that we've brought to VIP grids is you now get to choose whether your grid is PvP or PvE. We've added, so right now our map runs on a 10 times harvesting and 5 times gold. So VIP grids are actually going to be 10 times gold and 15 times harvest. So if you own a VIP grid, you're going to get a harvest boost and the typical gold boost like you would have before. Also for the VIP grids, we've gotten rid of the boat despawn timer, so you do not have to jump on your boat every 7 days with the fear of it despawning. If you're going to rent a VIP grid and help us out for the 30 days, we're going to give you a little bit more comfort and ability to relax, knowing that your shit's not going to disappear within that 30 days. So just little things like that, little perks. All the final details and I guess our own patch notes will be released before we fire up the new map. Why are you laughing? You're laughing at me. What are you laughing at?
Not at all.
You're laughing.
I just forget sometimes how long it takes you to answer
To answer
a
one question? This is going to be a long... Okay, keep going. Hit me.
All right. Acid Vein is asking a very good question. I have a question for after the wipe. Can VIP grid owners be able to have one island per biome in their grid? This would enhance trades and taming abilities to VIP grid owners, increasing commerce between them and the rest of players, as well as having the ability to choose islands for their grids. So Acid, I am just going to say that you just opened a huge can of worms and you have created so much stress for this guy right now because
No.
the map is complete.
No.
And we follow the world.
That's not what it is. That's not what it is. Okay. So let me explain our
Here we go.
let me explain let me explain our thinking on this. So this has been brought to us a few times. Basically, if you're renting a VIP grid, we want to be able to pick our own islands. The reason why we're not doing that, and don't hate on me, the map is designed as a globe because it's supposed to complement their trade system that they have kind of half-assed out right now. Once it's finished, it'll make a lot more sense. But currently, if we were basically to give a VIP grid and let you pick every island that you would want to put in that grid, you would never leave that grid. Which in turn, the game is going to become stale. You're not even going to get to see the rest of the map. You're basically, we don't want to give too much because we've seen it happen 1,000 times in the past where we give too much and the player gets bored and then they end up leaving. On top of that, the overall look of the map and the function of the map wouldn't make any sense if you could just go into somebody's VIP grid and get everything you needed and then just go back to your own grid. The map is designed the way that it is to encourage people to actually explore the entire map. I don't know if was that fast enough? Was that short enough?
That was good. Okay, now Styx asks, can you switch it from one to the other? Switch what from one to the other? Oh, from PvE to PvP. Chaos, good question.
That is a good question. Okay, so for a VIP grid, yes, you can switch from PvE to PvP. You would have to notify us. We'll actually switch it through the settings on Nitrado to make your grid a PvP. Now, on that same note, every person that joins our Discord that is on the Atlas server, the first thing we're requiring is that you, one, create a company, even if you're a solo. 2, put it in our company info channel and specify whether you're PvE or PvP. It's very important because what we are trying to prevent is a PvE company going into PvP, land raiding someone, and then taking the loot back to the PvE. Now, that being said, a PvE company can start in a PvE grid and then decide, you know what, we may be bored or whatever, or a bunch of us have more time to play the game now, we want to get into PvP. Okay, not a problem. You notify us, let us know that you are transferring to a PvP grid, take what you
We
want,
will go
go
wipe
into the
you.
PvP grid, we'll wipe what you leave behind. Same thing, you have to go into that
Now,
company info channel and change your company from a PvE company to a PvP company.
now the only thing that we don't want is going back and forth because that is going to create issues in the sense that you can be PvE, go to PvP, raid everybody, and then switch back to PvE. So we're
Yeah,
still
we're going
kind
to
of trying
be,
to,
the reason why you have to go through us is so that we can track that, so that we can stop somebody from exploiting it, basically.
yeah, 100%. So now, Jack Thunder says rebuild the map, get on it, and I'm going to say, Thunder, this is his third map since the last wipe. Okay, third map. Lots of stress, lots of headaches, and I do have your address, so.
We might have to make a special trip for that one.
Hell no, he's not rebuilding the map. He's worked his ass off on this one, and yes, it is zombie. It is. I only say that Thunder because he has put a lot of time and effort into this, and to
Fourth
rebuild
time
the
is the
map, it
charm.
just doesn't work with our plan, unfortunately. Yeah, you have my fake address. Probably was fake.
Just to confirm everyone's suspicions, so obviously we have gone away with the PvP wave. Broke my heart because it was brilliant. I don't want to blow my own head up, but it was cool. It worked for the amount of time that we've ran it. The only issue with it is it came with too many challenges. And we want to try and be again a community and a server that appeals to every different playstyle, but still be able to all fit on one map and remain as that community without the the encouragement of toxicity or anything like that. So this is what we've come up with. Why are your eyes getting bigger as I'm talking?
They're not.
You're laughing at me again.
No, I'm reading the comments. And I don't want to say anything because I don't want to cut you off while you're talking because then here we go. Now he's got to start over.
Yeah. All right, where are we at?
Yeah. The PvP wave and how it broke your heart because it was
No, no,
something that
I'm
we
just
put.
reading the questions.
Did you didn't finish what you were saying?
Yeah, I did.
Oh. No, hold on. I got one more from the other person before we carry on with the chat. What does the new offer at Kraken Bank look like, or what is the rate for fuel to credits and gold to fuel? Good question. We have a lot of changes with this. Did you even hear me?
Yeah, I heard you.
I swear I'm gonna fight him. I'm gonna fight him today.
Okay, so the Kraken Fuel Exchange is now the new beachside bank. So the whole system is converted over to the fuel. So basically now when players make donations, they get a certain amount of fuel. Now they can spend that fuel with any admin, which is going to be huge. It'll speed up the process. Every single player will have a basically their own little bank stall on Admin Island. You store your fuel there. No admin's allowed to go in and make a withdrawal. We can only do deposits. So if you purchase something, you basically go to that bank stall, take out your fuel, hand it to the admin. Your stuff is either in a box or your tames are there behind. It's going to be much smoother. As for the exchange rates and everything else, basically we've lowered the cost of super tames. We've lowered what else do we basically it'll be easier to get a larger sum of fuel through gold and through the blueprints. So the blueprints are going to be the big thing. We're not going to be doing stacks like we did before because it's too hard to police and control. So basically it'll be per blueprint, and I've got a little bit of, we got to play around with the system a little bit just to see volumes coming in and going out. But compared to this season, you should be able to earn fuel much faster on this next season. Well, hang on, let me correct that. The more you put into it, the more you'll get out of it, out of that program.
Yeah. So we're getting a little far behind here. Hang in
hurry up.
there. Okay. We will be able to have. Okay, will we be able to have mythical bot ships, i.e., ramming galley kraken ship? So those have not been released to us in mythical yet. So as soon as they do, we will incorporate them into our shop. But until then, unfortunately, we've tried spawning them multiple times, and it just you can't.
Yeah,
So
unless that comes with this week's patch. The only thing we can turn mythical on those ships currently are the sails. Those are our only options, which doesn't really do much benefit. Okay, next question.
So is the server full PvP or PvE now?
It is. So the new map features 11 PvE grids, 11 PvP grids, 10 VIP grids, which could either be PvE or PvP, and 2 battle grids, a Kraken grid and an admin and events grid.
Hope that answered your question.
Did you catch all that?
He's doing good now.
Next.
Afghan, how many PvP grids is there? You just answered that. Disturbance. The wave was a good idea. Sad to see it go. Again, disturbance. We are as well. We've actually lost a lot of sleep over this because we love the
tough.
PvP wave. It's been one of the hardest decisions we've had to make because it was something we created. Other servers are now taking it.
Well, they've taken the concept of it. They're running it a little differently, but they're still running into the same issues that we were running into with just. So you have PvE players, you have PvP players, but you have certain PvE players that just are limited on time, and same thing with the PvP. And the wave didn't really accommodate somebody that can only play a few hours a week. And we want to be, again, a server that appeals to every single player because, as most people know, there aren't a lot of players on this game. We are trying to appeal to every single type of player. And again, nobody wants to play on a server without a community, so our goal is to build the community.
And then Thunder says, I like to play in the buff. Can you accommodate my play style? Not sure what it means, but you might know.
Likes to play in the what?
I like to play in the buff. Can you accommodate my play style? I think he's referring to the fact that we are now PvE and PvP without the wave. And he's, being Thunder.
No, I don't think so. All right, next.
We're skipping it? You gotta answer
I don't know what he
question.
means.
Me neither.
I'm thinking the two F's are actually what he's saying is T's.
Oh.
But I don't know. I don't know what he means by buff.
I don't know either. Explain that if you can, Thunder. So I'm all fucked up now. Proxy stepped out for a minute. Sorry if this was answered. Will there be a new
buff
shop
means
items
naked. See, there we go.
Damn it.
Naked. How can we accommodate that? Yes, the battle grids actually accommodate nakedness because they're gonna be fucking vicious. If you can come out of a battle grid with fucking your clothes on, you're doing something wrong.
I really think we should have a model show, and have people vote on who's the best looking in their underwear. I don't know. They keep talking about freaking being naked on Atlas in general chat.
It's a completely different language. Hey?
What did you say?
Hey? No way.
Chaos, we're getting way ahead. I'm still it's chat pause due to scroll.
Well, you gotta speed up. You're killing me right now.
Will there be new shop items to buy?
New shop items? Did we add it? I think we did, eh?
We have added quite a few things. Our whole shop has changed. Let's put it that way.
Yes.
Interesting.
It's had a whole,
We may
it's actually had a whole overhaul.
yeah, it took us what, 6 hours? There was me,
Yeah,
Papa Panda,
we
and
changed
Chaos.
some basically some of the packages because due to requests, and then we removed certain things that just weren't big sellers.
I do like Jack Thunder's next suggestion. Fuel for heads. I actually like it.
Uh, yeah, yeah, I'm down with that.
Yeah, we'll set something up with that for the Kraken fuel bank. Or
And
not
I want to do
Kraken. Oh
some
my
type of
lord.
display too.
Thanks, H2O Lou. Thanks, Smoothie. So much easier.
Oh, thank you, Zombie. It's gifting
Thanks for
subs.
subscribing. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Penguins are the devil's noise. Are mythical torps still going to be limited, or is it now more common to get them? No. We don't have access to make those be there more often. Um, and our way of getting people to events is providing those as prizes. So we
Yes, but we
kind of
will
stick to that.
be. Okay, so one thing that I've learned through the season. So the season before this one, we went a little crazy because it was mostly PvP. 2 seasons before this one, sorry, was mostly PvE, and we went a little crazy with the mythical torpedoes. However, they are difficult to use, so we really, almost like a knee-jerk reaction, we pulled right back on them. But what I would like to do this season is still have control over the amount that go out, obviously because they are good for attendance for the events, but you're probably going to see more go out this season than what we had last season.
Yeah, so we're thinking more have them at almost every event that we have just to kind of get them out there because we know that we don't want to sell them in the shop because then it
I don't want to
creates
open them in the shop
unfairness.
because, yeah, you're going to see fucking galleons out there with 52 mythical torpedoes and they're going to fuck shit up. It's just going to
Yeah.
create too much of an imbalance. But I do agree that we can definitely get more out into the community.
That makes it fair too because all you have to do is attend an event and then you have a
Yeah,
chance at
then
getting
if we
one,
have
right?
someone
So
complaining, it's, well, go to the events. They're there type of thing, right? So
we try to always find the balance in everything in that situation.
yeah, it's easy to make a mistake and then realize after, like, oh fuck, we shouldn't have gave that guy 40 mythical torpedoes because he's wrecking everyone. So yeah, it's a learning experience every season. There's new things to learn. So
100%. And we've
constantly
learned a
learning.
lot. We are like 2 for 50. I don't know. I think I got your head from one of them. Just so you know, disturbance.
Jumping into the hole should give you 5. That game is hard. That game is hard. Yeah,
We're gonna even make
we'll
it
definitely do
harder.
something.
We should do like a double tier.
I just realized I gotta
Jump it.
rebuild that fucking torpedo jump. Ah, I hate wipes.
So, oh wait, he had one more question now that there's no other questions right now. Actually, no, he had two. Will the map stay in its old layout, or do we have to expect something completely new? We've kind of already answered that. As you
Yeah.
see, the map is completely different. There are some aspects of it that are the same. We still kept 36 grids. And the reason we did that was actually right after the last wipe, Chaos built a 49 grid map, was completely done it, and then we took a step back and we're like, hold on. Like Atlas is,
Well, we weren't sure what direction
let's
they were
wait.
going with. We didn't know what
Yeah.
was coming next, anything. So, plus we wanted to branch off onto other servers. So,
Okay, Acid, question. For those who live in off time zones or have work during events, can we have an after event so more players can get in and get in the same rewards benefits? Okay, let me talk on that, Chaos, if that's okay. Are you okay with that, Chaos?
yeah.
Okay, so I can't believe I have to ask permission.
I don't know why
As
you're
for
asking me.
the events, we have done the 2 different time zones. We used to run double events to incorporate the different time zones. The issue that we were having was that we would plan and set up for these two events, and on the calendar it would say all these people were going, and then the
It's
second
tough.
event no one ever showed up for.
Yeah, it's tough.
So it makes it very challenging for us as an admin team to prepare for these events and have no one show up. So as you guys know, if I see there's one or two people going, I cancel the event because again, we are running this server, we have the ARC server now, and we're also looking at, growing even bigger. So that being said, it's very difficult to do. If there's anybody who wants to run events, such as if you wanted to run an event acid on your time zone, we will supply everything for you for that. We'll supply the prizes, we'll supply everything you need for it, because we do encourage the players to run events as much as possible, so it's not just the admins running them, if that makes sense.
That would be one
Um,
option. Another option that I would suggest is just that, putting in a specific time or specific day in the suggestions channel so that we can be aware of what exact time would fit for you guys.
Well, we've done that as well, where we had a poll on how many or what time of day would you guys like to see events and whatnot, and
Not a
we went
poll,
with that.
not a poll. Just him, like if there's a specific event that he missed or something,
Okay, yeah,
he
then
can
we could
say,
definitely set that up.
yeah, we could get his actual specific availability
Yeah, so
and
say you wanted to do
schedule
a
the next
PvP crash
event that style or whatever based around that
at
time.
his time. That's fair. That's
Yep.
fair for sure. Okay, Hallowed Rain. Is there a way to increase the size of the Smithy's inventory? Just asking because I can never make anything mythic blueprints is that were worth a damn. Got it. You remember those days, Chaos?
Those days, they're still here. They still have not
We don't
fixed their
actually craft it.
fucking blueprints, man. No. So there are, I believe there's mods out there that the PC servers have access to where they've actually fixed that issue. We, unfortunately, being crossplay, are still waiting for Grape Shot, Wildcard, whatever you want to call them, to fix certain things. So right now we don't have access to modify or fix that. The only workaround that any crossplay server has right now is throw that blueprint out and find a better one, because a lot of times you'll find two blueprints that are pretty much the same, but one requires 50,000 mythos, which you can't even fit in a fucking smithy, and the other one requires 12 for the same thing. So
The same, yeah, item, same blueprint, same
yeah, it's
quality
a pain in the ass.
blueprint. Yeah. So on that note, unfortunately, we don't have any options to fix that at this point. They don't give us enough access
However,
to be
they
able
did
to
say
do.
that they were going to be releasing more control to the unofficial population, because I think the unofficial, there's a lot of people that are waiting on that so that we can really customize our own gameplay.
Zombie, so for those who have paid for things from the shop, do those people get their items back?
Hell no. Yes.
No, we've never done that, Zombie. I don't know why you're even
What?
asking that.
People pay for things? What?
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, so how we're working at this season is because we're transferring the credit to fuel now, to allow the admins to actually do the orders and take care of things. Um, it kind of opens me up to be able to, run both servers. So that being said, I already have it all marked out to however much you've donated is put into fuel, and
Yeah.
everyone's going to get a PIN number. I've generated PIN codes for everybody, and your name will be on your box at the bank, and your fuel will be in it, and you'll be good to go.
Yep. So
So
we've
that's
already converted everyone's credit into the fuel.
so that
It'll be
just
ready to go.
explains, guys, why I haven't answered you guys. I've been working my ass off. Just so you know. And I'm not very good at math, so.
Don't worry, I double checked everything.
I could supply that increased stack size, so that goes back to the same thing we already talked about. We don't have that option.
Yes,
as
I
of yet.
wish. I wish,
I
I
will
wish, I
be
wish.
building a raid island immediately, as well as a manhunt and Coliseum island. I love it, Thunder. I would greatly appreciate if you could help out with that. That would be amazing. Has the treasure maps changed any?
I'm hoping that is one of the fixes on this patch. It's been since 2 patches ago.
January. No, they had fixed it for a bit.
Yeah, it was fixed, and then so they had released a patch that screwed them up. Some of the bottles that you picked up didn't have anything in them, and then everybody complained. Then they released another patch which fixed that, and then we lost arrows, and then they fixed that. The another patch that came out after that ended up giving us blank fucking maps. Don't know why. We're still waiting for that to be addressed. A lot of the times when something like that happens, what the first thing I'll do is go to the unofficial servers, see if it's just an isolated problem on something on my end, whether it's my coding or what. And with that issue, there were several servers that were having it. Crossplay, I'm not sure if it was an Xbox thing or what, but we're still waiting for a fix on that. So
Um, Sticks, if you can just clarify what you mean by does that work for VIPs? What does what work? Sorry, we've talked about so many things. And Zombie, yes, you can sync Chaos again. You're more than welcome to. Can I put in an order now? Afghan?
oh,
No.
I don't know, Zombie. I gotta build for you, bud. I don't know. It's gonna be good. Learned a
Princess,
lot this season, buddy. Learned a lot.
yeah, we have, thank you to, all the PvP boat battles and all those hosted events have
Oh yeah.
been, they've taught us so much stuff. And we actually enjoy it. It's fun. Super fun. Does everyone get starter schooners or just the new players of the season? Everybody. That's something we do on our servers. We make sure
Yeah.
that everybody gets
Every
a
single
starter.
person.
So how we actually work it is once you get into the game after the wipe, everyone spawns in at D3. The admins will take care of the starters to begin, but Jerry and Grumpy have agreed to take on, a portion of them so that we can kind of get them out quicker. So it
Yeah.
should go pretty quick. Usually it takes, an hour or so and before it starts to die down. So it's yeah, something we just do.
It's
We
always a
like to
mad
give out
rush.
a starter, yeah,
Yeah,
every time we
and
sprout.
I think the last
Don't
we looked
listen
at
to
the
him, Grotto.
poll, we are definitely doing schooners and bears. That's what the community would like.
Thunder, put everything into PvP and get in a boat. We don't want to do that right now. We need to hear from Atlas. We are supposed to be putting it into a PvP wave right now, but this is a little important, so. It's lagging every time I opened anything that had maps in. Yes, the maps are really glitchy. You can't have more than 20 in a folder. I
Oh
actually
yeah,
keep it to 10.
yeah, yeah. So maps for some reason are laggy. The control points have kind of been fixed for Xbox players, but there's still that possibility that for some reason the bank, when an Xbox player gets close to the bank, it ends up booting you, and sometimes it's such a bad DC that you have to have somebody come and pick you up and actually move you away from the bank to get in. A few of the servers did mention that they've been running into less issues with that, so I do think there's been some fix for that, but I'm hoping it's completely fixed. The maps are, when you have a large amount of maps in one location, they are super laggy. One of the workarounds that Butterfly's figured out is you can put lots of maps in a box.
10, just because I've went through that crashing loop when there was so many maps. I don't want to ever experience it again. So that being said, I keep it to 10, but I know that a lot of people are doing 20 per folder and they're perfectly fine. So hopefully they fix it, but at least we have, a band-aid for it. I did see something else. Oh, Styx was talking about the fuel, and he had a good question. And how is the fuel program going to work for the VIPs? So I have actually, thought about that and considered it, and because of that, I made sure to put a bed at each bank stall so that you can literally fast travel to the bank, give them your fuel, and then you'll have your order delivered. The reason why we do it that way is because we don't want the admins going into your boxes to remove the fuel. That's very
Yes.
important to only allow the players to do that. And then if you make a donation to me, I could literally just jump on and drop it into your bank so that I'm not going all over the place and putting it in the wrong places. And it makes it very hard when you have specific people working in specific areas. So that is our best solution, is we put a bed right there and we will give it to you guys, and you can just fast travel, give us the fuel, and then we'll deliver your order. Hope that made sense, Sticks. Jerry helps with the starters, and I wait patiently out of render to sync ya. It's a great relationship. Well, I must say, Farmer, you're kind of an asshole. Jerry, I apologize for calling your husband that.
That's
That
awesome.
is a dick move.
It's a great relationship. Why do we
I
got
know you're
such
joking.
why do we have such a fast turnaround on starters? What's going on here? That's awesome.
Afghan, I stay away from bank, and could you make it clear to PvE players not to take control point? PvE players are allowed to. Oh,
Okay, so
in the PvP grids, yes. PvP grids, they don't have access to that, but for the battle grids, they are allowed to participate in the battle grids for the PvE
right,
players.
yes.
Yeah, if they're gonna claim a control point in a PvP grid but have their name and the title set as PvE, that's not okay, and we will make
No,
sure that that
the
doesn't
rules
happen.
actually cover that. So basically, if you're a PvE company, you can go into a PvP grid, you can go into the battle grid. If you're in a PvP grid, you are subject to open waters, meaning if you're in PvP or lawless, there's a possibility you could get sunk. If you are a PvE company, you can do absolutely no land raiding. The control point would fall under that. So if
Yeah.
you're going into a PvP grid as PvE, you're going for resources, you're going for doing maps, you're doing something else, and you're trying to do it without getting sunk.
On that note, yes, all PvP waters are open waters.
Yes.
So all PvE players, it is inputted into our rules. You need to be aware that if you're going to PvP for anything, you may battle.
Yes.
It's open water, so you have
And
to
you
be
should
aware
want
of
to
that.
battle. You
Yeah.
should want to go into those grids knowing, hey, I fucking need bamboo, and there's a chance we could get sunk. So make sure you bring your buddy. Make sure your head's on a swivel, because it's a pirate game. It's supposed to be exciting. There's supposed to be some risk involved.
Um, Thank you, Jerry, for slapping your husband. He deserved it. Um, Acid, I will offer my ship and services to escort PvE players through PvP grids. That is very kind, Acid. I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not, but I actually really appreciate that.
Oh, that's a great idea, actually.
It's a great idea. Actually, I'm not going to lie, but I've witnessed the Greasy Boars do that a few times from admin grid when they've PvE players purchase boats, and that goes a long way with us.
Yeah, that's huge.
That will put you
That
in
again, that
the
speaks
player of the
towards
month.
what we're trying to accomplish by creating that community. That even though you guys play, or everyone plays differently, it's still everyone's still under one roof.
So PvP grids will have an island war timer every day.
Yes, so
It's going
every
to
day you will have a 4-hour combat phase. So make sure you set your combat phase at your flag. And I will be releasing another video because the last one I did it next to a waterfall. It was super fucking loud. Nobody could hear anything, and I had a shitty setup. So I will do a much cleaner and easier one to follow. I may actually do that soon. I will do it before we launch. I'll make that promise.
Jackal, can I suppla PvP players? I'm PvE.
Supply?
What does that
Can
mean?
I supply PvP players? I'm PvE. Can I supply PvP players?
Jackal, can you
Oh,
just give a little more?
I think he's maybe talking about resources or trading with PvP players.
Oh,
Yeah, that's not a problem at
yeah,
all.
for sure. That's actually going to benefit the PvP players as well.
Yeah.
Being able to help out the PvE players. I like that. That's a good, I really like that. Sorry. Sometimes I start talking and then I forget what I'm saying, so I'm sure you guys have noticed a million times. Supply. Okay, yes. Yeah, I don't see that being an issue, Jackal. I think that, it's a good trading market, and if you guys wanted to anyone wants shops like Jerry's Candy Shop, or I think that's what she called it, Um, we want to see a list of things in there, so I think that that's a great idea. Same with if you want to escort players through PvP or whatnot, that's a good thing to put as a shop. Do you know if the trade ships in the update and how long would the war timer be on PvP Island? PvP again is going to be 4 hours a day.
Yeah, so we're still
Just to
rocking
get it.
the 4-hour combat phase. If the PvP community wants it increased, that's something somebody can put in suggestions. We'll poll it and go from there. But worst case scenario, you always have the 24-hour war deck as well. And just to clarify earlier, so basically for PvE, you can do anything you want. The only thing we're not allowing, or the only thing that's not permitted, is going and raiding somebody in PvP and then basically running and hiding back to PvE because there's no
Yeah.
recourse. That'll get you fucked up quick.
Very quick. All right, so the Celian has another question that he asked. He said it's a difficult question. I'm aware that it cannot be answered clearly. When will the next wipe be, or how long does a season usually last for you? Pure question about long-term planning. It's actually a really good question.
Great question.
Um, I I will let Chaos answer actually, because I have a lot to say about it, but I don't think it'll make sense when it comes out of my mouth.
Right, so I think we covered it in the first Q&A as well. So for us, again, we hate wipes. When we wipe, we have to rebuild our warehouse. We have to rebuild. Another thing that I didn't even remember earlier was the torpedo jump. We have to Market Island. So we have to rebuild all these um, centers or things that we implement into the map that has to be done after the case for the players. So there's a lot of work at that end. So it's not something that we want to do a lot. That being said, we do run
Not
into
just
issues
that,
sometimes. So it's only happened once, but we have had to push an early wipe due to Nitrato. So they've since
it wasn't
fixed
in Nitrado.
the
It
corrupted
was
files because we had
corrupted files
spam
due to
and everything else. Yeah.
overpopulation.
Yeah. So
So when
I thought you
Go
wanted me to
ahead.
talk about it.
I know, but sometimes you miss things, and I just want to make sure that they get it. Sorry. I like talking just as much as you. I just don't make sense. You sound like a lawyer.
Well, I'm trying to keep it simple.
You sound like a lawyer when you make it simple.
Yeah, so some things are out of our control when you get corrupt. Anybody who's dealt with Nitrato understands that. As for the Atlas side of things, again, I mentioned it the other night on our Discord as well. If they're bringing out new hats for fucking seahorses, we're not wiping. Like, if
No.
it has to be a decent amount of content or a fresh enough chunk of something that I can work with, that I can put our own unique spin on, something that's different that not everybody's going to be doing in order to push a wipe. All the games nowadays are doing seasons. We've kind of fallen into that as well. However, it's not something we don't want to be wiping every month. We don't want to be wiping every 2 months. I think our average has been around 3 to 4 months, which again is decent. I don't know if that's in line with Atlas. There are also a lot of risks that can happen when new content comes out and you don't wipe.
Watch.
We've had a few conversations with other server owners that have tried to kind of move their population into one section of their map and then wipe a certain section and then have them go back. There are so many glitches and issues with the game. I don't like taking the risk. If we're going to be implementing something new and I feel it's worth a fresh restart, then I'm gonna start over. I'm not going
Yes,
to
you're gonna go.
risk contaminating or corrupting something.
You're gonna go to sleep.
Oh, move it. Okay, we're good.
Thank you. That was close. I saved you. Yeah, so we try to stick to seasons, but again, sometimes, it's out of our control, and if they're gonna release some important stuff, then we always try to incorporate that. It's very important to us to incorporate all the new content. So, Hallowed Rain, can I ask you who you are on Discord? When will VIPs be able to choose what grids they want? After this, I will be posting in the VIP channel for the ones who have prepaid for the grids and the ones waiting for their grids, and we will go from there. Again, I think I have 5 left for the first, so we'll go from there. But we do have right now we have a queue, a list of who gets to choose first and whatnot. So, hey Lily, did you see the new picture of the map? What did you think? Do
Uh,
you have
I don't know if I touched on
multiples?
the trade ship from Afghan's question previously. We're hoping that they're implementing the in-game trade ships, but we're not 100% sure. I don't have an
Yeah, so
exact
we
timeline
don't
on when that system will be polished and finished.
we just need the patch notes to be completely honest. We're
Although
waiting on
our
that.
markets, our trade markets should be working, hopefully after this patch. Right now, I think it's sitting at 3 grids, so you can basically trade 3 grids away. I'm hoping with this patch that they open it up completely, that we'll be able to utilize the design of the map to its full potential. So you should be able to trade from E6 all the way to A1, but it's not confirmed yet. Gotta wait and see the patch notes.
Acid Vein is asking, do we have multiple size options for Coastal Gaming bras yet?
We have one. It fits both me and Butterfly. It's a one size fits all.
Wow. Not really a serious question, but could someone perhaps acquire the save file of the grid they built their island on for a small fee? No, because
I
all
wish.
everything's changed.
If
Everything's changed.
Well,
It's
yeah, but
not.
not only that, I don't even have access to the save file through Nitrado.
And hi, cool killer. Welcome. Where's the pink version? Well, he did give us a purple Kraken, Lily, so that made me
Come
excited
on,
enough.
give me some love there.
And
I put some feminine
I know,
ish.
but there's one island in admin grid, and you said it was my island because it's my favorite island, and you put it in, and the least I wanted to see was like a butterfly on it. Like you do this for people, and alls I wanted to see was a butterfly on it. I'll tell you guys one. Oh, there it is. Top left corner, my favorite island, and I don't see a butterfly on it. I'm a little I'm a little butthurt over it. We got purple though, Lily, so I'm super grateful. I'm just giving him a hard time. I used
Yeah,
to
proxy.
FTP.
Sorry, it's definitely a Nitrado thing. Um, Another thing too with Nitrado. So when I'm uploading a configuration, let's just say I've made a change to just the background, or I've screwed up an island and I got to change an island and then re-upload my configuration. So what'll happen and it's mostly the Xbox players, but it can happen to the PC players as well, is your map won't refresh. You'll have to go through and clear your caches and everything else. It can be a pain in the ass. It's not even guaranteed to work sometimes. So at the end of the day, there's probably ways I could manipulate systems and try and do it. Nitrado is very difficult to rely on for. They're kind of like Atlas in a sense, where even Atlas, when they released their patch notes, they said, well, for unofficial servers, you should be able to just run your map as is. And a perfect example of like there's zero confidence from the developers on that end. And the first thing I did was I took my new map JSON, threw it in their new service grid editor, and of course there was an issue, wouldn't even read it. So everything that they've implemented in their new server grid editor, something was changed and my map basically wouldn't get in. So I had to start all over, go through the coding, figure out what was stopping it from being transferred in. After hours of figuring that out, then we were back on track. And so luckily I didn't have to start from scratch, but there's a lot of
Freaking love these.
there's a lot of gears
There's a
when
poll
it
going
comes.
on right now. I'm sorry, Chaos, but
What's the poll?
give hashtag give a butterfly to butterfly pet.
What?
I don't even have to do anything. I freaking love them. Hey, boss man. Papa, welcome.
Is everybody
It's just a
conspiring against me?
simple,
Do you guys really want to see a
simple
butterfly
butterfly. Yeah,
on the damn
even
map?
Proxy, Jackal, Lily, Princess. That's
Okay,
a lot of people.
you guys are telling me you want a
It's a
butterfly on
movement.
the map.
Sorry, thank you.
On the map.
Oh, and disturbance, because he knows I'm going to kick his ass if
It's
he
not a
doesn't type
poll, it's a
that.
movement.
It's a movement. I'm sorry. That's
What the f...
oh, even Hallowed Rain.
Do it. I'm on your side, man.
Who are you, Cool Killer?
Cool
I wanna
killer,
find
just
out who you are.
hiding in the shadows with me. I love it.
No butterfly on the map. Say no, Chaos. Zombie! Remember who takes care of you, eh?
Oh, it's like a split 50-50 right now.
Acid's on my
Also
side.
an island shaped like a dong. Yeah, why not? I mean, if we're gonna throw butterflies on the map.
Not farmer.
She's got my vote. Oh,
I just want you to say all the
lit
time.
up here.
Look at it. Look how pretty it would look. A little butterfly on it. Just a little butterfly. Just a simple little thing. It's not going to affect anything. Butterfly Effect is part owner of the server.
People are gonna have to sail by it.
Yeah,
And if they've got their
perfect.
sextant out and their
Yeah.
little mini map, they're gonna be sailing by, and all of a sudden this fucking butterfly is gonna be. And they're gonna be like, "What the fuck is that? Why is there a butterfly
I thought
on the map?"
Sorry, Zombie traded Chaos. He traded
Oh,
to my side.
that was too. What? Damn, I only have that.
Butterfly for a dong. Oh my god.
All right, Disturbance. I want you to look at when it comes up the squid that is on the trenches. Your dong may
Butterfly.
already be on the map.
Aw, thank you, boss man. Even Papa's on my side.
What? Papa,
Yeah.
you're gonna do me like that?
Yeah,
Bro.
he knows because you know what?
Come
I
on, bro.
love you, Billy. I love Billy, but Billy got his own island last map. His own island. All I'm asking for is a little butterfly.
We'll see.
Chaos,
We'll
you're
see.
not talking. Cutting out.
What do you mean I'm cutting out? How am I cutting out?
Aw, Acid said he'll battle to get a butterfly.
She called me an asshole.
Make
Really.
hosting
I'm with chaos. Yes, another one.
Another one.
Another one. We the
It's
best.
scaring me. Sorry, Chaos. You like to sneak up behind people on boats and start shooting cannons.
Hey?
You made enemies, Chaos. Butterflies are manly. They can be manly.
I started shooting cannons. Come on. I don't think I did that, did I?
Yeah, okay, Chaos. So you're telling Disturbance to look for the dong, which I see in the trench right now. In the bottom right side of the trench, there's dongs. So I get my.
Okay, well, it's not a
butterfly.
dong, okay?
It looks
It's
like
a
fucking
squid,
dong.
but it kinda looks like a dong.
Yeah, so you got your
A dong
dong.
with
Let me
like
have my butterfly.
hair at the bottom of it. It's weird.
Hair.
It's weird.
It's a hairy dong.
And there it is. There it is. I don't know if you can zoom in on that, but
What am I zooming in on? Where's the dong?
it's kind of dongish. The trench.
Oh, the trench. Yeah, sorry, I'm delayed. My screen's delayed. Do you guys see it? Bottom right corner. He's got
Oh,
his
yes, I
dong
remember.
on 9
Now I
maps.
remember Zombie. Yes, my little schooner.
9 dongs.
Didn't go well for me. Did not go well for me.
A dong with butterfly wings. Compromise. But he's got 9
Compromise.
hairy dongs. He doesn't need another dong. He's got 9.
Anyway, back to the questions. How many dongs are on the map? 9. Next question. Oh my god, it is a dong. It's not the greatest squid graphic. No.
You guys are making us say hairy dong. They're gonna shut this stream down for
Make them say dong.
inappropriateness.
Ugh.
Freaking love you guys. So can we have the maze run again? That was fun. Yes, I think that's a great idea, Zombie. Let's do that. I think it's a great idea. How's your building skills, Zombie?
Yes, your dong is too small. I can't see it. Ah, it's by design, brother. It's by design. That's all I got.
Oh, I freaking love it. Okay, do you guys have any other questions? Give Butterfly a butterfly back. Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Was that a yes?
It might be smaller than the dong.
Oh. Can it at least be pink and vibrant?
I will see what I can do.
Okay. I asked for it on the last map, and just so you guys know, we had a same thing that's going on here, and I didn't get it. I just want you guys to know
What?
that.
This is the first I'm hearing I want a butterfly on the map.
Remember?
Okay, no,
Idiotic
you were talking about
panda
like
build-
some crazy big thing in the background. I'm like,
No, I
people
wanted
gotta,
in the background.
people gotta
A
stare at
butterfly
that.
in the background. Yeah, and people love me, so, and I love them too, so. I got 17 butterfly tattoos on my left arm. Oh my god, Lily, you need to send me a picture.
We got the evidence now. Yes, I will put a goddamn butterfly on the goddamn map. Fuck seats.
I freaking love you guys. Thank you. If there is no butterfly, we need to all like gather up together and not play the
boycott
game until
chaos.
there's one. Boycott them.
Wow.
There is dongs. Thunder, you have
People
9
love
hairy
dongs, too.
dongs. 9.
Oh, it's a fucking sausage party on this map, bro.
Secret's still in PvP. Yeah, that's fine. Go at her. Have fun. Have boats for days. Actually, I shouldn't say that, eh? Because we don't know when they're wiping.
Yeah. Hopefully it's like they're like, oh yeah, no, sorry, we're not gonna make 7, but 9 o'clock or
Princess Grotto.
fucking week from
Do
now.
we know who
We don't know.
Princess Grotto is?
No. Do you? Princess
No,
Grotto.
but I like
Can we
her.
volunteer to help rebuild the torpedo jump and stuff? Hell yeah, somebody's got to do that crazy ass staircase that goes all the way to the top that makes people nauseous. We got to find a better way to do that.
Oh my god, I love it, Lily. Look at Chaos.
Oh, nice. That's pretty cool.
I want it.
Very cool. Very cool.
I should have known that. I should have known that. Yes, if you want to volunteer to help build stuff, you are more than welcome. We will supply everything.
Okay, Zombie, I tried the elevator system. It sucks donkey balls, bro. It takes forever to go up and down. It's a pain in the ass. Elevators are a pain in the ass. Ladders.
The elevator's way too slow
Ooh,
for when we have
ladders.
lots of people. Ladders isn't a bad idea.
I like
think
it.
I like it.
I like that. Ladders, yeah. I could probably do that with ladders. Have a couple
Although it is fun
platforms on the way up.
Can we just bring leather wings? Yeah. You guys can bring leather wings or gliders, or I guess you can't glide up. That makes 0 sense. Shut up, butterfly.
Holy Christ. Full
Zombie.
out argument.
Zombie. I have that painting for that razor saved, so I can do that one again.
I like the idea for ladders. That we can probably do. So the last one I tried to do it in ladders, but it was like 3 times the height. And yeah, did not work. But I can probably do ladders on this one. Because we changed the location. It's not as high. Just made it work. Good idea, guys. Good idea.
Thank you. This is why we have these Q&As, because we can't think of everything. I know we're awesome, but we're not that awesome. You guys have any other questions? I know you guys got a million questions. I got my butterfly. Thank you. And then there's a big sigh.
Next, we're gonna have fucking unicorns and fucking.
Yes, unicorns.
I swear to God, if somebody writes hashtag unicorn for butterfly, I'm
We
gonna
should just
fucking lose
make
it.
a. Oh my God, we should just make a pink grid just for girls. That's kind of sexist, so I can't do that. Well, we love you, Leon. I'm glad you think we're awesome. We think you're
Cliff
awesome too.
platform, rope ladders all the way down. That would work. And then I could actually have multiple ladders too.
There's what last event, Afghan? I am going to cheat kill you soon.
Are you guys gonna win the last event? No, we don't ever win anything. It's by design. We can't win.
Oh, Chaos Panda wants a panda.
Boss man, god damn it.
Can you put a panda and a butterfly on that island? Just like the little logos? Just me and panda. Could be me and panda island. Shit. There's mods for
Sorry, I didn't
in-game
catch that question.
unicorns.
Next question.
Disturbance says there's mods for in-game unicorns.
What?
There's mods for in-game unicorns.
Oh yeah, but I probably can't do it because of the crossplay.
Oh yeah, when you come raid us. Yeah, we're not gonna win that.
I mean, when we come raid you. Oh no.
It's true. You
Sorry,
you
Chaos,
guys
we're
are a
outnumbered.
little There's
Yeah,
so many
a little
girls in
bit.
the chat right now.
A
I
little
love
bit.
it. Girls though.
Feels like having a fucking raft at a galleon battle. Fuck's sakes.
No unicorns or I'll quit Atlas. What if I paint it super cool for you, zombie? I
Okay,
would
you
do that for
cannot
you.
fucking paint a unicorn super cool to a point where a guy would look at it and be like, hey, that's fucking badass. It would never happen.
Lily, I love you, but where have you been, girl? The background is the new map over and over again. Right there. There's your new map.
Is it gonna change our islands or is it a new map? Yes, a brand new map.
Brand spanking new, girl. It's pretty.
Brand new.
And you get to stay in PvE.
Hashtag need unicorns. No, no unicorns. I will wreck your day with my unicorn.
now
And of course, one guy's like, yeah, that'd actually be pretty cool. When he puts it like that, I wouldn't mind wrecking somebody's fucking day with a unicorn either.
Hold on.
God damn it.
Need. What? How do they spell this? Need unicorns. I'm in.
Oh, why would you hashtag that?
Because they hashtagged it.
No.
I'm following the. What did they call it? Not a poll,
I
but
don't like that you have access to the chat. I don't like it.
Oh, suck it up, princess.
What?
What do you call it? It's not a poll. It's a what? Aw, that would be
Oh, it
so
won't
fun.
let me in the chat because you're in the chat. What the
Oh, I love it.
Anyway, I was typing hashtag hell to the no. Bullshit. Hashtag kill all unicorn. Yes.
Hashtag cheat.
What is
No.
going to happen between now and wipe? So, our original plan, Sticks, was tomorrow to open up the entire map to PvP, just so people could go fucking nuts, destroy everything. We were going to be giving out drakes, whatever. Come to Aben Island, we got a bunch of stuff, or if you want, if you need ships or whatever. Yeah, pirate ships. Can we get pirate ships? I can spawn them in. You can't have them. They don't really work like that, but hashtag hell to them. Thank you, zombie. Yeah, so basically like a day, a 24-hour fucking hoorah. and just destroy everything, just to make it easier on the servers when I wipe them. It doesn't really make a difference, but it's just basically for the players to have fun.
Yeah, we'll spawn in some drakes. We'll
All
spawn
kinds
in
of
a
stuff.
bunch of stuff at Admin Island.
Mythical fucking
Again,
torpedoes. Everybody can get some fucking torpedoes. Have some fun with that.
cheap chaos code unicorns on coastal escape.
What? I said
Just
cheap.
like the movement, like movements. Full of movements today. I love it.
Any way to add that to the map, like Soldiers of the Dam? No. So no, they don't work like that. I think the I don't know if does are they even on official? I think official has them, but they actually can go and like destroy. Well, I guess they don't have no win, no aggro, so that makes sense. I,
Yeah,
I
so
know
the
they have
only
a
thing
lot
with
more possibility on certain servers, but for unofficial, we can basically spawn them in. That's about it. We can't really do much with them. I tried to get on one the other night, but I couldn't even get on it.
Cool Killer, um, we don't know yet. We were aiming for Friday, however, Atlas released a notice that they put their wipe off for a bit. They put it on
But we don't know
delay,
how
so
long. So we're still on track for Friday. We're still on track for tomorrow, opening everything up to PvP, having a big fucking blowout bash. As long as that doesn't change in tonight's patch notes and announcement, once we have a better idea when they're wiping. Again, the reason we need to know why or when they're wiping is because we're going to need a little bit of time with that new content that they're releasing so that we can test it, make sure everything works properly, plug it on the new map, and go ahead and relaunch.
yeah,
Those
I
pirate ships
think
aren't
Disturbance.
unofficial. Where the fuck they come from then?
Who cares? They're fucking cool. I just want to go
They're
back to
cool.
Zombie. I know that you work a
I thought
lot,
they were
Zombie.
unofficial.
But we do appreciate every time you do attend. And if ever there's an event and you're not working and you just want us to make an event, let us know. We're always down for it. Hey, y'all just now joining because I just got home. What the hell did I miss?
What the
We are getting a butterfly on the map. That's what you missed.
What
You
is this
missed it,
fucking
and we.
hashtag unicorn lives matter? Are you fucking kidding me right now? You're kidding me. What the fuck?
Lovable. If you see the trenches, we have 9 hairy dongs in our trench. That's how I got my
They're not
butterfly.
hairy dongs. They're. Ugh.
Now he's gonna have to change it.
God damn it. You're
No.
gonna make me change the fucking squids now. Every
I
time
know
we're
you are.
fucking sailing, I'm gonna see one and be like, God damn it.
Do you want to come and say hello to everybody? Come here. Come here. Come on up. Look, say hello.
We come from
Say
single
hello.
player. Okay, that's what it is. Single player. I've never actually played single player.
Either, obviously.
So what is the purpose of them in single player, Afghan? If you know? Or do they function the same way? Where they basically just sail around, shoot at you?
There's my puppy, River. Say hi, River. You say hi. You're hurting me.
'Cause we have had access to them since we started, but we can't really do anything with them.
Well, it's very hard because they can only be you have to be a winded boat for them to shoot at you.
Right, no,
And
it is a good idea though that we can do them for events though. We can get everybody in a winded boats and do some kind of challenge or
Disturbance.
something with them, but
We enjoy streaming. We don't want to lose our access to
dong
streaming by
record for
having
a
a
stream.
dog record stream.
We probably are setting a record right now for how many times that word's been said.
We should have
Jeez.
counted it, set someone on a timer or on a
You know
counter.
somebody's gonna go back and watch and be like, you guys said dong 47 times.
Someone will be sitting there with a pen and paper. What is SP? What
Pirates
is
all
SP?
over.
Disturbance?
Single player. You
Oh
have to capture
no.
islands. Huh.
How about PvP training? So we do have, we did plan that before to set up a PvP training camp. Again, we have volunteers that were willing to host it. It's about getting it set up and actually running with it. We can't host it because we don't know shit about PvP.
Yeah, well, I'd like to see a PvP company be able to afford a bit of time in helping those players that aren't natural PvPers and kind of getting them into. I know a lot of it happens in the background on the server, or has happened in the past. But if there is a PvP company that would like to make it official, or even companies, if there's a group of people, individuals that would like to have a facility set up that we can actually advertise to the PvE players and host just specific PvP events at that either island or facility, whatever, just to get more players involved in the PvP. I think it's a great idea.
Acid, yeah. So we can definitely, if that's something you're interested in, we can, announce it and get the population, and we can provide everything, like I said previously.
Lay down.
Yeah, I like that, Thunder. That's a great idea. Lovable. Uh, that's funny. And Lily, I've just seen your message. You better come to the new map. You will. There's PvE now. I know you gotta let go of your stuff. It sucks, but ship battle arena. How does that work?
I kind of built you one, Disturbance. It is the. Hang on, I remember where it is. I think it's C3 battle grid is going to pretty much be. It would, well, okay. It would be where I would ship battle the most, especially with that trade wind going in a whirlpool direction. I think it's going to be. It'll add a lot of strategy to that, to a ship battle, because obviously you're going to want that speed boost. Should make for interesting battles for sure.
Your lion, blue and white. As if I remember that. You know how many lions I've sold and painted? Butterfly fact handmade. Aw. Zombie, be nice to her.
I just had an idea.
What was your idea? I could tell you were thinking. You know how I could tell that you were thinking? You were playing the drums on your chair, and I was watching you in the screen, and you were so focused on nothing. What was your idea?
Okay, so this picture right here. So basically, I have a trade wind running clockwise on the inside of the islands. What I'm thinking about doing is putting another trade wind, a smaller circle, on the inside of that, moving in the opposite direction. Not that far away. So basically you would have a speed track and then calm water, and then another speed track inside of it, but going the opposite way. A circle of trade speed. That sounds fun. Now, well, yes, that's what I have right now. But now I want to put another one inside that same circle, going the opposite direction, smaller.
That's crazy. You're going to be crashing into people nonstop.
It's gonna be, it's I don't know.
Chaos, you can't even drive a boat.
What?
How do you want to be like crisscrossing with somebody?
No, I think it'll work. I think it'll actually be fucking cool.
Oh my gosh. Sure.
Yeah,
I
I
just
like it.
support his ideas, guys. I
I
just
like it.
surround the inner circle with outer islands, so once you are in there is only one exit.
Well, I kind of have that now with the main circle, so your islands kind of are keeping you somewhat inside. Obviously, you've got holes, but so you'll basically have islands in a circular pattern, then you'll have a speed track, and then just inside that speed track, another one going the other way though, creating a vortex of awesomeness. That's what I'm dubbing it.
Thank you, Lily, for the bits. Kraken Wall sucks. That sounds better. Chaos, we have a bit of an issue. We have a couple servers down on Arc, and I can't get a hold of Gypsy. And this is why Sully's here now. Yo, Sully, I'm just talking about it. We have to fix this. Thanks again, Lily. I'm not sure what to do because Chaos, you're the one with access to it.
What about Discord logs for PvP companies? Other unofficial servers have them. Yes, so the unofficial servers that do have those are strictly PC servers, and they're running what's called, bear with me, it's like a mod, but there's another term for it.
Oh, hi,
And
Sally.
it
I didn't think
basically
you were coming
feeds
to.
off of the Archon file that is in it, but again, because we're going through Nitrado, we don't have access to our actual Archon file or our expert mode, or we're very limited in the settings that we have access to. But that would be nice to be able to link your damage logs to your Discord. Again, hopefully, what Nitrado's telling us is that Grapeshot has to give them permission in order to give us access.
Yeah.
One or two Q&As ago from Atlas, they did say that they were going to be giving us more control, so hopefully that is in the works. Because it's really hard to compete against PC servers right now, being a crossplay server, because we're so handcuffed. We only have access to certain things. But we're doing a good job, despite handcuffs. I like handcuffs.
A? Did we say A? Is that why you're saying that, Lovable? It's very possible. It's nice to see that, some players are playing on both servers. It warms my heart. We're very grateful for each and every one of you guys. Oh, that would be cool, eh? Handcuffs with the Coastal Gaming on it. Acid Bane wants a bra and handcuffs. And giblets and nooses.
Nooses. That would be cool.
Sully and Jackal, is it the PvE rag or the PvP rag?
Need a PvE server on Arc.
Lily, you haven't checked it out yet. We have all maps PvE and then one PvP map.
Yeah.
It's called Coastal Arc. It's all PvE pretty much. Yes, I've been on Chaos's case for weeks now to get on top of the merch. The company that we're through Streamlabs for it. So the reason why we go through Streamlabs is because we're in Canada, so shipping would be ridiculous for us. And just the timing to receive the things would be it wouldn't be good time. So we went through Streamlabs, but they're limited to what we can actually get through them. However, they just actually released a few new items, so we will update that and get those items out there. And there is bikini tops. There's no bras, but I will gladly put one in there for you, Acid. Yeah, Lily, it's a PvP or PvE server. We only have one PvP grid for Arc.
Yeah, until we get more PvPers, and then we can add maps as needed.
Yeah, but and we're also starting this coming Saturday. We're starting the live auctions and market as well.
And then we're going to be taking a look at a new game the next coming weeks that's supposed to be going to crossplay.
We're never going to take away PvP to put them PvP. That's not the plan, ever.
No. No, we'll always run a
that.
PvE cluster of all maps, and PvP will be an addition.
Yeah, so if we wanted to add more PvP maps, they would be brand new maps.
Alright, any more questions on Atlas. We're kind of limited again until they release the patch notes tonight, but if there's anything else you guys
Yeah,
want
so
to
we
know,
will keep everyone. We will keep you posted on the Discord as to when it's the whole map's going to PvP, when you can go raid the admin base, all the whens. But tomorrow it's still on, and we're still aiming for Friday. So that being said, it's just a matter of what Atlas does. Regardless, I believe tomorrow we'll be going into PvP.
hopefully, yeah. As long as they're going to be doing a the wipe at some point today or tomorrow, we should be good.
Okay, Gypsy is on it. He's on the
Okay,
rag
good.
server. Okay, what's your question, Jackal?
Acid Vein, when are we gonna 1v1? Okay, I will promise you a 1v1 on this map. Give us a couple weeks to get everything, till everything settles down, and you're on my list. You have made my list. I'm making it sound scary. It's not scary. Probably get my ass whooped.
Yes, Sticks, as soon as we're done the stream, I'm gonna send you a party invite. Is it okay on Discord or does it have to be Xbox? Thank you for reminding me.
Zombie, you have made the list. I'm gonna have to start an actual list.
Tube Steak, what was your question before we end this?
Who? Tube Steak.
I think I said Tube Stick. Sorry. Is there gonna be a butterfly on the
For
map?
fuck's sakes. Yes, there will be a butterfly.
Thank you guys. You guys are the best.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting on Tube Steak's question. He said he had a question. Sorry, he's late. Tube stuck, tube steak, tube stick, whatever. What's your question? All right, good
All right,
night,
have a good night,
Zombie.
buddy.
Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it.
Yeah, that fucking whirlpool thing inside there is gonna be cool. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Super stoked.
So is there a PvE grid only, or is it going to be like we recently did with the Allied? No, there is 11 PvE grids and 11 PvP grids. Am I right, Chaos? It's 11, right, of each?
11 PvE, 11 PvP, 10 VIP. So those VIPs have the possibility of going either PvE or PvP, plus 2 battle grids, plus your standard Kraken grid and admin grid, which gives you a total of 36. Hopefully.
Hopefully that answered your question. And thank you, Sticks. That means a lot.
Appreciate it.
Awesome. All right, well, I think that's it. In Chaos, you did not hit the button one single time with 23 viewers and you didn't hit the damn button. Are VIPs going to change or are they going to be the same grids? The whole map has changed.
Yeah.
We will be posting it on Discord probably tonight or tomorrow morning. We'll post it on Discord so you guys have a better view of it. You could zoom in and look at it and stuff. There you go, Chaos. Thank you for pressing the damn button. Welcome back, but we are done for the night. We went a lot longer than we wanted to. Thanks, Tube Steak. I hope everyone is excited. We are. Again, wipes are very stressful, but this is where we perform at our best, I think.
Yeah, it's always it's refreshing to start over sometimes. As long as, like I said, it's worth it. It has to be worth it for us, and if it's worth it for us, then it's because we think it's worth it for you guys. So.
Yeah, certainly.
Celsius has a question.
What's your question, Celsius? Does that mean you're coming back to Atlas? You guys are doing all the awesome things and work. Thanks, Jackal. Do you guys ever plan on wipes for PvE arc? If so, we get some notice. I get tilted as hell when I lose breeding lines. Celsius, there is no plan. Um, again,
No.
we always try to give as much notice as possible. And again, the next big thing coming out is Genesis 2. So we're just waiting on that, and that doesn't require a wipe that we're aware of as of now.
No. Shouldn't. So, Arc is a little different than Atlas anyway. Atlas is still trying to bring out new content. Now, if Arc brought something out that would force us to, but I just can't see it. It's a different background programming
Yeah,
wise
it's very different.
for this. Maybe a map or something if there's a drastic change to a specific map, but I can't see a full wipe being required for Arc. Not like Atlas. Atlas
Too
is a little
sick.
temperamental.
Chaos will 1v1 you. There's a long list of people who want to
Fucking
1v1 him.
hell,
I'm not sure
gonna
why
need a
no one
fucking Excel file to keep track of all these
not
people
sure
that want to whoop my
why
ass.
no one wants to fight
Yeah,
me because I'm pretty
fight her,
sure I
guys.
fought
What
you.
the fuck? Why is it always
I'm
me?
think I'm a little more, you know. I'm just teasing, guys. Um, I will get a list of map that are on the islands. Afghan, so Explore Atlas will be
Yes.
updated. Chaos should be probably working on that tomorrow to get the updated version
Yeah, I
of it to
basically got to
get that
just
out
plug
there.
in the
So
new map and coding into their website, and it should kick back the same thing that we're using now. So you should be able to look up a grid or an island and find the resources, figure out where they're at.
Sally, I need people to play with. If I go play Atlas solo is not so hot. File corruption, map lag normally can swipe. It's very rare when proper maintenance handle maps. Yeah, we try to keep up with maintenance. If we get people to pick up after themselves and stuff, things will be not only people, but it's very important for us. Same with Atlas to have admins, you know, check out every area if possible.
Butterfly versus Chaos versus me. There we go. Yeah, I will fight you, Butterfly. There we go. Hashtag fight Butterfly. Where's that one, guys? Come on. Hashtag
I will
sync
fight
Butterfly.
anybody. I will fight anybody and love it because I actually love people. I don't care if I sink. I don't care if I lose. I may rage. I may get very, but I love it.
It's all
It's
for
probably
fun.
my favorite thing.
It is fun. We've done a lot more ship battling this season than ever.
Yeah, it's probably, yeah. I actually look forward to jumping online just to battle
Protect
sometimes.
Butterfly?
Yeah.
No, wrong hashtag. That's a different channel. You're in the wrong stream.
Oh, I love Lily. All right, good
All
night,
right, good night,
Tube Hope
guys.
we're able to answer your questions and everybody else as well. If you have any other questions, please do not hesitate to message myself or Chaos. Probably myself, because if you message Chaos, it'll be 3 days till you get an answer, because he's
No, I've
busy,
gotten
but
better. Come on, I've gotten better. I am sorry. I am busy. Discord's rarely open for me, but
oh, lovable. Are you calling me on, girl? Hmm.
ooh, thank you, Lovable. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah.
Right, so this is the deal, okay? If you guys
Oh,
sync me,
now
you
we're
owe me
wheeling and
all the
fucking dealing over here.
they owe me. I'll think of something. Who is Cool Killer? I want to know who Cool Killer is. He just comes out of nowhere all the time.
Hell yeah, right on. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in, and hopefully we get some news from Atlas tonight, and hopefully we will see you guys on a new map Friday. Pay attention to
Super
the Discord. Any updates or anything we'll be
surprised.
posting there, and don't forget to follow and subscribe, and check out our YouTube channel.
Yes, we also have Facebook, Instagram. We have all that fun jazz. It's all posted in our Coastal Gaming channel on Discord. Check it all out. The other thing, don't forget tomorrow, guys, and we will catch you all then. All right, lovable. I'll fight you.
All right, guys, you guys have a great night, and we'll see you soon.